Welcome to the Ram Valley, where four massive metallic cliffs stand tall and parallel to each other. Normally, this place is magnificent, but today the metallic walls are dull, gray, and covered in a thick layer of fine dust. A giant human fingerprint is smudged onto the aluminum surface, greasy and unsightly. Down at the bottom of the valley, the tiny cubic data bits are walking sluggishly, their inner glow dimmed by the layer of grime. One tiny data bit tries to look at its reflection in the metallic wall, but only sees a blurry shadow, so it droops its head sadly. Suddenly, bright headlights pierce through the valley entrance, along with the loud, heavy mechanical sound of rubber tank treads. The toy squad marches in heroically. Giant leads the way, his heavy treads clanking and kicking up a cloud of dust. Wise the monkey robot does a flying front flip from above, slamming his hands onto the floor and scattering dust everywhere. Smart walks in last. She stops, her round glasses flashing rapidly as she scans the unacceptably dirty aluminum walls. Smart furrows her brow in absolute disgust. She stomps her white boot hard on the floor with a loud clack and tilts her chin up to signal Captain Moon. Moon understands. He hovers high with his starlight baton and sweeps a radar wave across all four ram sticks. A holographic map pops up, warning that the entire area requires a deep polish at the highest difficulty level. Smart raises a finger to her lips, signaling for absolute silence so she can concentrate. Moon taps his baton on the ground, and instantly, all the fun background music cuts out, leaving the environment in pin-drop silence. Only the incredibly soft, rhythmic humming of electricity flowing through the circuits can be heard. Smart extends her hand, and Tiny Genius skates over to pull a jar of microscopic nano-wax from his backpack. He presses a button to automatically coat the soles of Smart's boots with a thin, shiny layer, transforming them into roller skates. Wise is curious and tries to touch them, but Smart glares at him so fiercely that he retracts his hand, breaking into a nervous sweat. Giant covers his mouth with his huge hands and tiptoes backward, but his treads still let out a tiny, awkward squeak. Moon glares at Giant, and Wisdom the spider quickly shoots a strip of silk, taping Giant's mouth shut like duct tape so he can't even breathe loudly. The tiny data bits also tiptoe into a neat row, sitting quietly on the floor to watch the show. The valley is completely silent. Every eye is on Smart. She pulls out her optical feather duster, its bristles softly glowing with a calming jade green light. Smart takes a deep breath and closes her eyes to begin the ASMR performance. Her skate wheels touch the aluminum wall with a highly satisfying, smooth sliding sound. Using magnetic force, Smart glides up the vertical wall like a figure skater on ice. She swings her duster, creating a crisp swoosh-swoosh sound as it sweeps away the dust. Every particle is cleanly wiped, revealing the flawless, highly reflective metal beneath. Smart performs a 360-degree pirouette, her duster rhythmic and soothing. Below, Wise closes his eyes and clutches his heart because the sound is so incredibly satisfying. Smart skates in a smooth figure 8, her fiber optic ponytail fluttering to the rhythmic whir of her wheels. She reaches the giant greasy fingerprint and gives it a soft psst spray of nano-cleaner. She rubs the bristles firmly until the grease breaks down into tiny, satisfying micro bubbles. Her duster shifts to purple UV light, and with one long swipe, the fingerprint vaporizes. The metal is now spotless, clearly reflecting Smart's beautiful face as she enjoys the moment. The data bits are awestruck, softly clapping their tiny hands without making a sound. Giant gazes up in amazement, making only muffled sounds through his silk tape. Smart leaps gracefully to the next ram stick, her wheels landing with a soft, satisfying clack. She continues her dance, polishing from bottom to top as rhythmic as breathing. Wherever her brush passes, the metal transforms into a perfect mirror. Captain Moon nods in approval and signals Genius to assist with lighting. Genius skates silently behind, holding 2 mini flashlights to help Smart spot any flaws. Smart pauses, seeing a microscopic spot the size of a grain of sand, and frowns. She uses her thumb to niet the spot, creating a squeaky clean scritch sound. The spot vanishes. The second ram stick is now a masterpiece. Smart moonwalks down the glass-like surface and moves to the third ram stick with royal grace. She executes her tornado technique, spinning rapidly in place until her duster bristles flare out like an umbrella. The soft whoosh of the wind from her spin is incredibly relaxing. Her tornado strips away massive patches of dust all at once. The dust compresses into a floating ball, which Smart casually swats away. The dust ball flies perfectly into Giant's open vacuum tube. He swallows it with a funny, silent gulp. The third ram stick is now so reflective, it shows dozens of mirrored copies of Smart. She wipes a drop of virtual sweat and smiles. Only 1 stick remains. The Databits audience is literally holding its breath. Smart executes a backflip and lands softly on the 4th ram stick. She bends her body elegantly, sweeping her duster in a long zigzag that creates a rhythmic swish, swish sound. The soft bristles weave through the intricate gold-plated micro-traces, making them gleam with spectacular flares. Smart is completely immersed in her work. Moon smiles and gives a thumbs up. Suddenly, Wise gets an itchy nose. His face turns red as he pinches his nostrils shut, trying not to sneeze. Wisdom the spider sees the danger and shoots a blob of silk, encasing Wise's entire head to muffle the sound. Wise struggles comically inside the silk bubble, but remains hilariously silent. Everything seems safe until clack, 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 clack. The loud sound of metallic paws shatters the silence. The team turns in horror toward the entrance. Byte-Dog is back from playing, wagging his tail and carrying a screw. Worst of all, his 4 paws are caked in thick, wet gray thermal paste and mud. Super slow motion. Byte-Dog's filthy paw steps heavily onto the mirror-like floor Smart just polished. A horrifying muddy paw print is stamped onto the glowing surface. Moon's jaw drops. Wise thrashes in panic, and Giant holds his face in terror. Byte-Dog cluelessly takes 3 more steps, leaving a trail of prints right where Smart is about to descend. Moon frantically uses hand signals. Stop the dog! Erase the tracks! A high-speed, silent race begins. Wisdom reacts with lightning speed, shooting Silk to snag Byte-Dog's tail and yanking him into the air before he can take another step. Byte-Dog tries to bark, but Wisdom shoves the screw back into his mouth to silence him. The puppy hangs from the ceiling, neutralized. However, the prints are still there as Smart glides closer. Giant tiptoes over to wipe them with his scoop, but it makes a tiny scritch sound. Smart pauses and starts to look down. Moon lunges, grabbing Giant's face and tackling him into the shadows to hide. Smart looks down, sees nothing but empty shadows, and resumes her peaceful skating. Wise tears off the silk bag on his head and grabs a microfiber cloth. He slides on his knees toward the tracks, but the floor is too slippery. He overshoots and hits the wall with a soft thump. Smart is now inches from the ground. Genius appears like a savior, skating in stealth mode. He pulls out a micro water gun filled with invisible nano-cleaner and fires 3 perfect squirts onto the muddy prints. The mud bubbles up, and Genius tosses a mini-mop to Wise. Wise catches it, does a breakdance spin, and wipes all 3 spots clean in one fluid motion. The floor returns to a brilliant shine. The moment Wise retreats into the shadows, Smart's wheels touch the floor with a clack. She opens her eyes and looks down. In the darkness, the team is pale with terror. The mirror floor reflects her face perfectly, not a single speck of dust. Smart nods in deep satisfaction and gives her most radiant smile yet. The team lets out a collective, silent sigh of relief as Giant wipes sweat from his brow. Wise gives Genius a silent thumbs up for the ultimate unspoken teamwork. Smart skates to the center of the valley, surrounded by 4 colossal mirrors. She raises her duster for the grand finale, executing a high-speed Bielman spin. A whirlwind of white light erupts from her brush, sweeping the entire valley one last time. Smart strikes a stunning final pose, flicking her hair back. A star-shaped flare gleams off the ramstick. Cleanliness is at 100%. Moon swings his baton, and the upbeat EDM music officially kicks back in. The RGB LED strips on the ramsticks power on, sending rainbow waves of light upward. Because the surfaces are polished like mirrors, the light reflects infinitely, transforming the dark canyon into a breathtaking crystal palace of light. The data bits jump for joy, sparkling like diamonds. Wise runs out and spins Smart in a celebratory hug. Wisdom lowers Byte-Dog, who runs around Giant's feet, barking happily. Giant claps his massive hands. Clang, clang! Finally allowed to be loud. Genius skates around, high-fiving every data bit. Moon places a hand on Smart's shoulder, giving her a firm thumbs up. Smart bows gracefully, like a prima ballerina. The camera pulls back to show the entire squad standing in the center of the dazzling light palace. Wisdom shoots Silk to spell out perfect in midair. Wise jumps onto Giant's shoulders with a V sign. Byte-Dog howls happily to the sky. Digital fireworks explode from the ram slots into brilliant stars. A glowing "Mission Accomplished" banner materializes. The team synchronize, bowing 90 degrees to the audience with total professionalism. The scene flashes into a vibrant blue YouTube outro interface. Genius skates in and tosses a blue 3D like button into the air. Wise swings in and bounces on the button like a trampoline, making hearts and stars explode. Giant waddles in with a massive red subscribe button, slams it down, and pokes it until it flashes subscribed with a ting. Wisdom hangs a golden bell and taps it. Ding dong! Reminding everyone to turn on notifications. Smart glides past, her brush spelling out, "See you next time." The whole squad dances to the EDM beat. Wise sneaks up behind Giant to make bunny ears, but gets playfully pulled down. Suddenly, Byte-Dog jumps up, pressing his paws against the camera lens to peer inside. He opens his mouth and gives the lens a huge digital slurp lick, leaving a cute, blurry smudge that makes the whole squad burst into laughter. A black iris wipe slowly closes in on Captain Moon as he waves and winks one last time. Goodbye.